Since the Industrial Revolution, economic development has reached unprecedented levels. The pace of development has also resulted in an extraordinary demographic expansion, increasing the globe's population sevenfold. Thus, as humankind, we are now richer and living longer than ever before. The American dream of wealth and consumption has become a global dream. Nevertheless, there is a dark side to this development story, one that should concern us all. Human consumption has fast outpaced the Earth's capacity to regenerate. By the topic of business ethics and corporate social responsibility, economic activity is brought to changes, making the world a better place in the limits of free economic market. CSR is a concept that helps enterprises to voluntarily integrate social and environmental aspects into their activities and target society. If a company would like to implement CSR, it should plan its activities in 5 dimensions. The environmental dimension of corporate social responsibility refers to your business's impact on the environment. The goal, as a socially responsible company, is to engage in business practices that benefit the environment. For example, you might choose to use recycled materials in your packaging or add renewable energy sources like solar power to your factory. The social dimension of corporate responsibility involves the relationship between your business and society as a whole. When addressing the social dimension, you should aim to use your business to benefit the whole society. This could involve sourcing fair trade products, for example, or agreeing to pay your employees a livable wage. It could also involve taking on endeavors that benefit society, for instance, using your resources to organize charitable fundraisers. The economic dimension refers to the effect that CSR has on the finances of your company. In an ideal world, where corporate social responsibility had no costs, there would be no reason to limit it. But in the real world, it is important to recognize the financial impact that these actions have and to balance being a good corporate citizen with making a profit. The stakeholders are all of the people affected by your company's actions. These include employees, suppliers, and members of the public. When considering the stakeholder dimension of corporate social responsibility, consider how your business decisions affect these groups. For example, you might be able to increase your output by having employees work more, but you should consider the impact it will have on them, not just your bottom line. Actions that fall into the voluntariness dimension are those that you are not required to do. These actions are based on what your company believes is the correct thing to do. They may be based in specific ethical values that your company holds. For example, you may believe that using organic products is the right thing to do even if you are not required to do so. Companies that wish to develop business success should invest in improving all of these corporate social responsibility dimensions. A higher CSR level is achieved by exposing the holism of the approach, supported by interdependence, and applied to essential activities and relationships of people. Everyone involved in the company's operations, owners, managers, employees, societal and business partners, must participate. The CSR dimensions must be practiced everywhere in every organization. This video guide has been prepared as part of the project Mentoring for Youth Entrepreneurship Support, bonus LTLVLLI 147, which is funded by the European Union under the Interreg VA Latvia Lithuania Program 2014 to 2020.